Georgia made, Georgia grown.
Artists, entertainers, crafters, agritourism, and tourism entrepreneurs are speaking up and speaking out in Georgia.
I think we need to expand those tourism routes, getting people off of the interstate and exploring the back roads to main streets across the state.
They are applauding the state's new Creative Economies initiative and its emphasis on Georgia-made, Georgia-grown products and those who create those products. Georgia's Tourism Foundation is leading the charge to strengthen the relationship between economic developers, specifically tourism-focused economic developers, and the state's artists and art communities. How? The foundation is listening to artists, educators, and local leaders across the state to understand the needs, challenges, and priorities of those in the creative economies. This is an effort to customize regional business development programs.
We're trying to do it in a way that we're totally self-sustainable.
We are also facilitating business-to-business opportunities for artists, entertainers, crafters, and others in the creative economies with larger companies, hotels, restaurants, decorators, retail and gift shop owners.
We'd like to develop something like the John Campbell Folk Art School or the Penland School and use our buildings in Gay and showcase the artists and teach people what these artists have.
Additionally, we are launching the first statewide web registry, free to Georgia's artists, that provides easily accessible contact information. The website also links to companies, farms, galleries, theaters, museums, and other businesses in the creative economies.
I am really interested in meeting a lot of different people to kind of build our resources and our community.
Americans for the Arts research shows that the creative economies is a formidable industry in the U.S. 2.7 million people working in almost 550,000 businesses. Georgia ranks 11th among the states, with more than 15,000 arts businesses that employ nearly 75,000 residents. Nurturing Georgia's creative economies is an economic development strategy that directly impacts the state's $30 billion tourism industry. Listen for yourself as Georgians speak up about what they need to grow their businesses, increase employment, mentor and teach future generations, support their local hometown economies, and create authentic, Georgia-made, Georgia-grown products for those that live in and visit our state.
Handmade, homegrown, Georgia made, Georgia grown. Georgia made, Georgia
I have
grown.
been hoping that somebody would do something like this for years because this is a clean industry. Tourism is a clean industry. It's something that that's sustainable. The money stays locally. The money stays in Georgia.
To start and run your own business, as a lot of you know, is something entirely different than making a beautiful piece of art.
I was very thrilled to hear about the development of a database because that's another one of our challenges in terms of what we do in terms of offering classes. Calhoun is small, so we keep using the same artists over and over again, and we don't know where to get those other artists, and as well as for our performances.
I'm a farmer that was put out of business back in the days of, when everybody was, our government says we got too many farmers, so we're shipping all our production out of the country and trying to bring things in. Y'all all know that story. Anyway, what we're trying to do now is to convert our farm to an organic farm and create an atmosphere there to where people can come out and stay for a weekend or a week or whatever they want to do and see what we're trying to do and get involved in what we're doing.
I'm Ellen McEwen. I'm the director of the Cotton Picking Fair in Gay, Georgia. Gay, Georgia is a unique little town for those of you that don't know where it is. We have 100 people in Gay. And 38 years ago, the interstate came. Until that time, Gay had been the major thoroughfare between Atlanta and Columbus. The interstate came. Traffic stopped in Gay. We didn't have any traffic coming through Gay. And my parents thought, well, what can we do to bring people back to Gay? Let's have an art and craft festival. And so that's what they started on the downtown portion of our farm. And we have brought people back to Gay.
I am so excited about this because it ties together so many things that works with our Better Hometown and Main Streets in small towns across the state.
I can't be out there pounding the pavement. I'm at home in the basement making the product. So some sort of directory, a website, print, I don't care where it is, so people know to call me.
One of the challenges is getting these corporate entities to understand that we are not in competition with them, that we can enhance the product that they are trying to deliver in terms of goods and services and hotel accommodations and wonderful food. We can enhance that package.
My name is Henry Gorham. I'm a visual artist. I'm from McRae, Georgia. I paint. My storyline is, my tagline rather is, I paint the African American experience in rural South from a mythical town called Small Grove.
I was in Lyons, Georgia earlier this week. They have a wonderful little bookstore, and in the bookstore is this wonderful lady blowing glass in the bookstore. They're creating that as part of it. They also created a folk play similar to Swamp Gravy and cleared $130,000 last time they put it on.
Our resources are very limited in comparison to bigger communities that have a lot of tourism and traffic. So one of the things that we've been trying to do is sort of brand ourselves as the rural renaissance, as a revival of the arts in smaller communities.
It's really pretty critical that the governor starts listening to the schools too and saying, we're the ones making the artists.
I direct the Appalachian Studies Center at North Georgia College and State University. We're a young center, and our mission is to contribute to the quality of life of all Appalachians in Georgia. We started a old-time and bluegrass traditional music school called the Georgia Pick and Bow. We employ 7 instructors to teach 31 students.
You have all of these wonderful, rich communities that you're hearing about with all of these talents within those communities, yet we have no way of helping to drive. I don't think that politicians see the value of promotion and in ways that they can help small business owners, because that's what you are if you're an artist and you're creating your work, to help drive the economy.
I belong to 6 guilds, and every single one of them is filled with artists who say, how can I sell my stuff?
When I give presents to friends for Christmas, I shop all year long looking for things that are unique, and I look for Georgia products, and that's what I give my friends.
Georgia made, Georgia grown. Georgia made, Georgia grown.
You've listened to the small business owners who are building Georgia's creative economies, creating Georgia-made, Georgia-grown products. They need your support.
Here it is.